Hi everyone, this is a very late video. It's like 10 o'clock at night actually, probably everyone is asleep. But I had a really good thought on my mind about a certain game that came out last year that I got for Christmas, and it's called Final Fantasy 15. You may have heard of it, considering it was one of the best-selling games ever last year, and it was the best-selling Final Fantasy game of all time. And very good reason as well, considering this game was phenomenal, in my opinion. It was my first ever Final Fantasy game, my first ever JRPG, or Japanese RPG as you would call it. It was the biggest surprise I've ever played, ever. Like, really, this game completely exceeded all expectations I had, and it completely dumbfounded me to how much fun I had with it all the time I played with it. Like I said, this was my first ever JRPG game, and I've never been into, like, anime, or even just, like, I don't say, that's obviously kind of, I've never been into, like, Japanese kind of games, or TV shows, or anime, or manga, or anything like that. I know everyone keeps telling me, like, Jay, stop telling me to watch Attack on Titan, alright, you fucking Irish weeb. But yeah, I've never really been into kind of Japanese RPGs or anime or anything like that, which is why Final Fantasy really, really surprised me, because it felt really, really good, and it felt familiar in so many ways, like the RPGs I've played before, with the combat and the amazing loot system and the open world, and as I mentioned, the fucking the characters like are just mm, oh ever so sweet. This has been one of the only endings ever that's been made me very, very close to tears. If I didn't have the image of, like, a picture of cup noodles in the end credits for me, I would have definitely broke into tears. But it just got too funny for me. Whether it was from the great boss fights to the amazing combat system to the phenomenal story, which means fantastic and phenomenal story mixed in one. If you know what I'm saying, I'm making good words. Please fucking end me. But yeah, honestly, Final Fantasy 15 is one of the greatest games and biggest surprises I've ever played ever. And I'm gonna give you a few more reasons why, and I think you should definitely fucking buy it if you haven't already, you dumb cunts. You're not dumb. You're all beautiful people. I love you all. Very good people. Cause at least some of you stuck around, and the rest of them left me because I'm an annoying piece of shit. So why should you buy Final Fantasy 15, even if you're like me and you don't like, fuck off, phone. Even if you're like me and you're not a huge fan of anime or JRPGs in general, or anything Japanese in general for that matter, then honestly, you shouldn't care. It is nothing. It shouldn't make a difference to you. It didn't make a difference to me, even though my brother kept calling me a fucking weeb, and I couldn't care. I couldn't care less because I thought it looked good, and big up to my mate Blank. He kept saying, Final Fantasy is a good game. You should get it. You should definitely buy 15. I'm like, okay, I'll get it, and I played it. Like I said, it was the biggest surprise of a game I've ever played. Also, to mention the DLC they've been going through throughout the year, and considering how cheap it is as well. Like, I haven't bought any of it yet for some fucking reason because I'm a moron. But the DLC is only like £5, so if you're gonna get the game, I highly recommend getting the season pass as well. Considering episode Gladio came out first, from what I hear, it was really, really good, and episode Prompto came out as well. From what I hear, it's basically Final Fantasy but Metal Gear Solid, and it's really fucking cool apparently. So I'm definitely gonna have to play the Prompto one. I'll get around to Gladio 2, and then Ignis is gonna come up next. I'm not sure what to do with DLC after that. Maybe they'll make another Noctis episode. I've got it cheap thigh. Maybe they'll make like a Noctis episode, even though they've already kind of told his story. Yeah, like so that's one of the reasons the DLC system is really, really good, and how cheap it is as well for the amount of content you're getting. Ooh, Casey Neistat, okay, hand sign of approval. Another great thing about this game is the soundtrack and the combat. Reason I'm putting these two together is because, they kind of mix in together, considering, soundtracks change when you go into combat in this game, right? And the combat soundtrack is really good. It really fits the kind of, hacking and slashing and, like, jumping around everywhere and cutting shit in half. Not really cutting shit in half, because this game can't be gore for some reason, even though I wish it would be, which would be so cool if you had like a gore Final Fantasy 15. Someone make that. Modders. Like, it's PC's version's coming out. Make a mod for gore Final Fantasy. I'd love to see that shit. That'd be really cool. I'm a disgusting person. I'm aware of that. But, like I said, the soundtrack is really, really good as well, because you have every single other Final Fantasy game soundtrack for an MP3 player you can use in the game. I've never played many Final Fantasy games at all, of course. But, yeah, obviously, it's getting a great job of fan service as well, which is, a very fucking good thing. Considering, fans will obviously cherish the original soundtracks, and they want to forget them. They want to remember their good memories when they were younger of playing older Final Fantasy games, like little turn-based systems, like throw magic stars. It really invokes a lot of nostalgia in the best way. And the combat system was, some people hate it. I'm not sure why though. I find it great. I guarantee if I played the old Final Fantasy games, I'll think, oh, this combat is fucking trash. But honestly, the combat feels great to me. It's very smooth, very quick, very fluid. And most of all, importantly, it's just really fun. It's just, you can't help it. It's just fun. Finally, the main reason why I actually think you should buy this game is nothing to do with the gameplay, the soundtrack, or anything else. I think you should buy it simply just because of the story. Like, the story fucking wowed me, honestly. Like I said, at the ending of this is just, like, the nearest thing to making me cry. If I didn't see the cup noodles picture, then I honestly would have teared up. I genuinely would have. This game got me so close to tearing up, it's unbelievable. Because I'm not a spoil ending, but the ending is just so amazing, and I don't know, that sound like a cringy little fuck, but the bond you develop with your friends in the game, Gladio, Ignis, Prompto, and even yourself, and you learn more about Noctis and who he is, and how he kind of becomes, starts as a little snob, like he's a bit of a dick, and then later on in the game, he really finds out who he is, and he's meant to be the king and the true ruler of, what is it, Insomnia, I think is what the town called? Insomnia 61, I'll be there, I promise. And they all are developed absolutely fantastically, along with the story, and how it's obviously very, very well written with great characters. I know. I definitely 100% know. Like, seriously. Like, I could honestly have submitted a full video talking about the characters alone. Gladio's like this big beefcake of a dude who's like apparently super hot to all the deviant art fuckers out there. He's really strong, has a lot of health, and he does heavy attacks and that. Ignis is like kind of the middle ground next to Noctis, kind of. He has the glasses. He cooks and shit for you because he bonuses and that. He's cool, and he's kind of, he has like a spear and he has like daggers and shit. And there's Prompto, my personal favorite, because he reminds me of myself because he's a scrawny little shit and likes guns and like shooting shit. Prompto is I'm old school, sure. I promise. Prompto has like he has like a revolver, and I think he can use like a sword as well. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I played this game. I should probably get back into it. I'm probably gonna play it after this video's done, to be fair. Yeah, like I said, Prompto's definitely my favorite character, just for like his backstory as well is really, really cool. And if you've played it, then you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, his backstory is really, really interesting, and all the backstories are interesting because they've all known Noctis for such a long time. And that's it. That's all the reasons why I think Final Fantasy 15 was one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. And if you haven't bought it already, I highly recommend you do. And if you have a PC, you have an Xbox or a PS4, I recommend waiting for the 2018 PC release, which will have mod support, by the way, which will be fucking sick. Hopefully my PC will be able to run that, even if just the recommended specs. I will probably be buying this game on PC again, simply for the experience again, and for the mod support. I'm sure it will be fantastic. If you own a PS4 or an Xbox One, I highly recommend this game to literally anyone, because the tag for this game is a Final Fantasy for fans and first-timers. I am a first-timer, and I loved it, and from what I've heard from very, very long-time fans of the series, for example, my boy Mr. Matty Plays, who I'm watching right now, honestly, he says this is one of the best Final Fantasy games he's ever played, and I am not surprised, because he's a long-time fan of the series. And even my friend, Blank, big up to you again, man. He's played a lot of Final Fantasy games, and he came around to mine to play it, and he loved it. He loved 15 a lot, and I'm not surprised because it's such a great game on almost every single level. So yeah, like I said, buy 15 if you haven't already. It's fucking glorious. But yeah, that'll about do it for the video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. As the time of filming this, I might go up tomorrow, actually. It might take a bit of time to kind of put together clips, because it's kind of jumbled about with what I did with my editing process tonight. So hopefully you all did enjoy the video. It might go up tomorrow. I'm not sure while I'm at Insomnia. If you are at Insomnia on the Saturday or the Sunday, please don't be afraid to at me on Twitter, at arook. I'm not going to put it on the screen so I don't have to edit. Be sure to at me on Twitter, at arook, or A-double-Y, Rook, obviously. And be sure to at me and tell me if you want to come meet me. I'll tell you where I am, and then you can come see me. Honestly, I do not mind if you want to. I don't mind if any of you want to come see me at all. Literally, you guys mean the world to me, so feel free. I'd love to meet some of you at least. So if you are going, please give me an at on Twitter, and I'd love to meet some of you guys. I want to remember the few people I met at Insomnia, of course. So yeah, if hopefully people who are watching this who are going to Insomnia with me, especially Tegan, Jay, Amy, Livy, and shit, I keep forgetting the other ones. I'm a bad friend. But guys, I'm hopefully for all watching this, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. It'll be great to finally meet you all. And by the way, there's gonna be a vlog, and I'm gonna be humiliating my friend Rec Rom 12 on Just Dance. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Fuck you, Jay. Yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you did like it, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. If you're new here and you like Final Fantasy 15, drop a subscribe. I'm begging for subs now. I'm saying, you know, sub cool and shit. Please end my life. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, like I said, leave a like, of course. Very much appreciated. Love you all very much. You're all great people. Hopefully I'll see you in I-61. The vlog will be coming out hopefully on Sunday or Monday. Depends on the editing time I need. So hopefully I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.